I'm Allan, and good afternoon. So introduce yourself, Jill.
Yeah, so I'm Jill. I'm Jill Bradshaw. I am a senior lecturer here, and my background is that I trained as a speech and language therapist.
Okay. So after can I ask you, what has been the main things you've researched in your...
Yeah, so the thing that I'm really interested in is all about how people communicate, and thinking about how support workers and about how they communicate, and thinking about individuals and how they're communicating and interacting. And so that's children, and it's also adults.
And how have you done this research, and who is involved in it?
Okay, so I've done a lot of watching and looking and talking to people and asking lots of questions about communication, and that's been with children, talking to parents, and also in services for adults. And so lots of time I'm just spending time with people and thinking about the communication that's happening.
Mm-hmm. And what's important for people with a learning disability to know?
The most important thing for people with a learning disability to know is that all ways of communication are really good, that there isn't one way that's better than any other way, that all communication is really good.
Mm-hmm. And what's important for people to know about it?
So I think that's probably the same answer. It's probably the same answer, that people need to really think about how they're communicating, and to kind of think about everybody who they're communicating with, and to think about using lots of different ways of communicating, so that people have lots of opportunities, so that there are signs and symbols, and you talked about easy read, so there's lots and lots of different ways that people can access information.
What's the most important things you've found out?
So I think the most important thing is that there is some really good communication happening, but not enough of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that when we think about communication, we have to think about lots and lots of different ways. So we have to think about signs and pictures and symbols and photographs. And we have to use all of those different ways all of the time, so that we're really helping people to be able to communicate and understand and be involved and say what they think. But we have to work. I think we have to really work quite hard at that, so that people can really get involved.
Mm-hmm. What's the good things that have happened in the result for the work?
Okay, so I guess some of the good things is getting some money, getting some funding to be able to do some more research, looking at communication passports. So communication passports are it's written information usually, where there's lots of information about how to communicate really well with that person. And so the research that we're doing now is looking at communication passports and seeing if they help. Other good things, being able to write some programs for staff training that look at getting communication better.
And what else needs to be done?
Lots.
Yeah.
I think lots. I think that communication is such an important skill, and that if we can get that right, it means people can say what they want. It means that people can say what's good about what's happened to them, and people can say what needs to change to make it better. So I think that we need to get communication better, so that people who are using
coming from.
Yes, absolutely, and people who are using services can communicate and say what it is that they want to do, and the things that they need.